I'm going to explain how to complete assessment task 18. It's also assessment task 18 and 8. So part of this assessment forms part of another assessment task in one of your units, which requires you to follow instructions. Okay, so remember that you need to first fill in the assessment task cover sheet with your details, and you also need to sign the last page and send that to me as well, okay, when you finish. Now, with this assessment task, we haven't covered a lot of things in class, obviously, so I just want you to do your best. It doesn't matter if you get things wrong, you'll have the opportunity to do it again next semester. Just try your best. Now, what I'm going to do is to explain the different questions and what to do. So the first thing is, this is the assessment task 18. Okay, first question asks you, identify a website you have used this semester to help with these skills. So first of all, listening and grammar. Now with listening, you could put btn.net.au. We've used BTN for listening, okay, and you could use Breaking News English that has listening exercises. So any website that has listening exercises can be used. Even the English, this one here, where is it? The Learn English British Council, that has listening as well. So you could just write that one down, that's fine. And then for grammar, we've looked at a number of different websites. You could also put the British Council, or what I would do and what I told students to do last semester is, for grammar, just put agendaweb.org, because that is the grammar website that you'll be looking at in this assessment task. And this is also another grammar website. So you could put, for grammar, you could just put agendaweb.org, and for listening, you could put btn.net.au, or you could put any other listening website, or you could just put learnenglish.britishcouncil.org. Totally fine. Okay, so just a listening website and a grammar website. Okay, so you just need to put the website addresses there. Very simple. Next thing is, read the instructions below. What do these instructions help you do? Okay, complete language learning activities online, do online research, understand more about social media. This is the correct answer. So these questions here are helping you learn how to use or how to complete learning activities online. So this is the correct answer, 1. Okay, now you have to follow these instructions. So turn on your computer or phone, go to agendaweb.org. This is a website. We've looked at this in class, you may not remember. Okay, so agendaweb.org. Now I have, I'll show you quickly. So we'll go into Google. I've already got it open, so I was looking at it before. Agendaweb.org. Okay, so you come up to this page here. Follow the instructions. Now you read the instructions carefully. I've got them in front of me. Okay, and it says, okay, choose grammar exercises. So you go to agendaweb.org. See, grammar exercises, choose grammar exercises. Okay, then it's a bit covered from the little symbol there, but it says adverbs exercises, as you can see there. So then, so choose grammar exercises and then adverbs exercises. See here, adverbs exercises. Okay, so click on that. Okay, then click on adverbs or adjectives in this column here. It actually says exercises by level, but I think they've actually changed the heading because websites change all the time. But then it says adverbs or adjectives. So click on that. Okay. Then here, okay, choose exercise 7, which says adjectives or adverbs. So you click on here, and then there are 15 questions for you to complete. You need to do the quiz, okay? Then you write your score in question 15. So if I'm just going to lower this. See here, here. So complete these 15 questions. Now, if you can't find this exercise, that means you haven't followed the instructions, okay? Because you need to complete that exercise. So there is a score out of 15. So do the exercise, write your score here, okay? So let me go back. Oopsies. All right, so let me go back. Okay, so now I think I've mucked up my page here. Let me go back to, so agendaweb.org. Go back to the main page. So this is what the page looks like. You click on grammar exercises, first one, then adverbs exercises. So you go down, so follow your instructions, adverbs exercises, then adjective. So this is where you have to remember. You have to click on, because if you're doing 7, that's not right. Okay, so then go to adjectives, adverbs, then choose exercise 7. Okay, and do that task. Okay, if you can't do it or you can't find it, don't worry, just leave it and go on to the next thing. Okay, but it's pretty straightforward if you follow those instructions. Now the next step says to go to Learn English .British Council. So we've used this beautiful exercise, this beautiful website. I say beautiful because I think it's great the way it's designed. So we'll get out of, I'm just going to close all my windows for Agenda Web. So this is the exercise that you have to actually do. And the way you do the exercises is she dances and you have to choose the right one. So she dances beautifully. Okay, so you click on that one and then you have, oh, that's told me that that's correct. Great. Do the next one. Next question. Click on that one. It will be dangerous. Yes, correct. Okay, great. Click on the next one. Do the next one. They worked hard. Okay, okay, great. Go to the next one. Okay, and you do all of them. All right, to get the idea. Agenda Web's great. It has lots of different exercises you can do. Next one. Okay, so we're going to go to Learn English Online. So this is one of my favorite websites, as you know. It has lots of different skills, lots of things you can do. Okay, so here it asks you to go to the website, click on grammar, okay, beginner to intermediate. So click on that, as you can see, okay. Then it says to scroll down and to adjectives ending in ed and ing. And we actually did this in class, and I remember telling you that this was going to be in the assessment. So click on here. So what you need to do is, it says in the instructions, scroll down, choose the lesson, do grammar test 1. So you do grammar test 1 here, okay, and read the quick lesson. So you do the grammar test. See how you've got a little grammar test there? So you need to do that. This one takes you to the next one. So you just click the correct one. You look really tired. Next one. Can I call you? I've got some very exciting news. Okay, so you do that, all right? Then you don't have to record your score. You read the lesson. So it's got ed adjectives and ing adjectives. What do adjectives that end in ed describe? So if you look here, adjectives that end in ed generally describe emotions. They tell us how people feel. That's what you need to write. Adjectives in ing generally describe the thing that caused the emotion. A boring lesson makes you feel bored. Okay, so adjectives that end in ed describe emotions. Adjectives ending in ing describe the thing that causes the emotion. Okay, so you read this lesson and you write that on question 13 and 14. Let me go back. Okay, can you see here? So you do test 1. On this line here, you write what here? Ed adjectives. Here, ing adjectives. Now, you have to write 2 adjectives with an ed that end with ed and 2 with an ing ending. Now, if you go here, look at all the examples. So ed adjectives, ing adjectives. So you need to choose 2 that end in ed and 2 that end in ing. See here? And write them here. So put 2 that end in here, like bored, interested, and boring. interesting. Okay, so write the adjectives there. So 2 that end in ed and 2 that end in ing. I think that's fairly straightforward. Next one, do grammar test 2. So you do the, click on the arrow, okay, do this grammar test. You will get a score at the end. You need to write your score. Excuse me 1 second. Okay. Now, oh, I've lost my, hang on 1 second. I've lost my, oh, here it is. It's down the bottom here. Thought I'd lost my screen there. Write your score here. Okay, so you do the grammar test 2 and you write your score here. Okay, so this page, fairly straightforward. You need to go to AgendaWeb, do the first exercise, write your score there, do these tasks, do the quiz, grammar 2, put your score here. Okay, the next thing you need to do is the email. You need to send me an email, preferably your VU email, but if you're not using your VU email, I will accept it in this on this occasion. So you need to send me an email that tells me what your scores are for each activity. Okay, so last week I sent you this handout here that you were meant to check your answers. Okay, and I went to a lot of trouble to make sure that you knew how to reply. So this is an example of an email. So you need to put in the subject, your name and quiz results, and you need to have, hi Trish, you need to have an opening. You need to tell me what your results were. I completed the quizzes. My scores are, 14 out of 15 or 10 out of 12, whatever. You just write the score. So if a percentage is not there, you just write the score, okay? Then you need to tell me what you thought of those websites. So in my opinion, these websites are very good because they can help me practice my grammar. Or I really liked these websites. I like these websites because they help me improve my skills. And regards, and then your name. So this is an example of the kind of email you need to write, okay? So we'll go back to this. Okay, so that's the email. That's the first email. Second part of this task, okay, list 3 imperative verbs that were used as instructions in 18A. So go back to 18A, which is this part here. All you need to do is to write 3 imperative verbs. So for example, scroll, choose, okay, write, click on, search, turn on. So they're all imperative verbs. So here, all you need to do is to write 3 imperative verbs that were used in the instructions. Okay, so really easy. Write, scroll, write, choose, scroll down, go. No, that's not an imperative. Complete. So any 3 imperative verbs must be written here. Okay. Now, here you need to circle yes or no. This is about the features of the instructional text. So what you need to do is to go back to 18A. Are there any numbers used? Yes. Look at all the numbers. Yes, so you circle yes. Are there any capital letters used in these instructions? Yes, there are. So you circle yes. Are there any dot points? I don't think there are. No, there are no dot points. So what you're doing is looking at the features that are used. Is there bold font? So bold? Is there any? Yes, there is. This is all bold font. So you tick yes. Is there any italic? You know when it's a little bit slanty? Yes, this is slanty. See here, this is italic. So you would tick yes. So you go through, are there any underlined words? Are there any underlined words? I don't think, no, there are no underlined words, okay? Headings, yes. Images, yes. There's an image. Are there any diagrams? No. Any sequence words? Yes. So you have to circle yes or no in relation to these instructions, okay? Do you think these instructions were clear and easy to follow? So these instructions here, were they easy to follow? I think they're easy to follow because they're given step by step. So remember when we had this question in one of your assessment tasks about when you were listening to instructions, I would say something like, yes, these instructions were clear and easy to follow because they were written step by step using simple verbs and sequence markers. So something very simple like that, that's all you need to say. Just say, yes, they were very clear and easy to follow because they were written step by step using simple verbs and sequence markers. You know, something very simple. Just has to be a really short answer. Okay, now this one is last week I sent you an email about holiday plans. Okay, so you need to reply to my email. You already have replied. Most of you did, some of you didn't. So you need to send me an email in reply to my email. You must not create a new email. You must reply to the email. Okay, so if you create a new email, that is not correct. You have to reply. So remember, here it is. So I gave you an example here. Email 2. So you have holiday plans. Hi Trish, hope this email finds you well. You all wrote your response, and then you had a closing, and then you had that. You can use the email, or just you have to type it out again, that I corrected last week. Okay, so that's what you need to do for that section. Okay, so you need to reply to my email, which I will send you tomorrow. Actually, because it's Tuesday night while I'm doing this, but I'll send you that email. Okay. All right. Now, so there's that email there. Now, the next thing is matching these up. So, for example, to create a new email, you click on B. So this one's already done for you. To send an email, so which of these do you use to send an email? So this one. Every email is different and they have different symbols, but anyway, this is just giving you an idea. To reply to an email, what do you send? This one. To attach a document, you have to click on the paperclip. An email address must be typed correctly. To finish your email, use kind regards or regards. The CC button on your email lets you send an email to, here we go, send an email to more than one person. That's CC. Remember I talked about CC, you can send it to many people, and then BCC means that the other people can't see who the email has been sent to. So like that one. So you're sending it to more than one person, but the others can't see who's getting it. And then the subject box is where you type what the email is about. So that's pretty easy. So you just match them up. Please just write the letter. So 1B to D. Don't put lines because it gets confusing. So write the letter underneath. Okay. That's straightforward. Now this one here is what is acceptable and or safe when using the internet and emails. Okay. So here you have to tick. So sending private emails from your student email, is that appropriate? Well, it doesn't really matter if you do or not, but generally we would say, probably not. Using email to run your own business, no. Change your password on a regular basis, yes. Put a tick there. Forwarding junk mail, no, we don't forward junk mail. Write a title of the email which reflects the contents, yes, tick that. Sending out an email without using a spell checker, no, we don't do that. Sending unnecessary attachments, no. Writing emails in capitals, no. Deleting any email messages that you don't need, yes. So tick that one. Tick writing a title, changing your password regularly. And yeah, if you tick this one, that's okay. You can send private emails if you want to from your student email, but we normally say not to. Okay, so just tick which ones are appropriate, if appropriate. So there's really only 3. So changing your password, writing a title, and deleting any email messages that you don't need a copy of, those 3. Now this section here is very strange. All you need to do is, because we haven't covered it in class, you only need to choose 6, not all of them, okay? What do they mean? So you can just look them up. So, what does YOLO mean? Or what is an emoji? It's like a little picture, what does clickbait mean? What does LOL means laugh out loud? What is a hashtag? What is a vlogger? Meme. to Google something to go viral. So all you have to do is choose 6. You can just use the internet and just look up what they mean. What does it mean to tweet a message? Okay, so just choose 6. Please don't do all of them. Okay, and then you don't have to do this because I can't see you, so there's no teacher observation there. But I assume that you will be logging out of your programs when you finish. Okay, so therefore, I hope that that's clear. So you need to complete these ones. You use the internet to look, choose 6 only. I've gone through this just to tick which ones are appropriate. Match these up. Write your email, reply to my email. Okay, about the instructions, are these things included? Write 3 imperative verbs and they refer to these instructions. Okay, write an email with your results of your quizzes, and I've explained how to get into these exercises. Now this is a fairly long assessment task, and if you find that you are struggling, just do what you can. If you don't do the emails, that's fine. If you just want to do the grammar exercises, that's fine. Just do what you can, okay? I don't want you to get stressed about it, but I do want you to finish it. It needs to be completed this week, okay? I need to have it finished by Thursday night, okay, at the latest. So please, please work on it immediately once you get after you've watched the video. So this is assessment task 18. Now I just want to close this for a moment. Okay, save that. Okay, give me 1 second. And I'm going to go into, because you should all be, and I shall close that. This is my family, as you can see, my desktop. Okay, now I'm going to go into my files, assessment tasks. Okay, and 615. Okay, so what I want to show you is your planner. Now, you must complete this planner. Okay, so how you've got this planner here, I have attached a separate document. Okay, it looks, my one has lines. Okay, so this is assessment task 15, and you need to sign the cover sheet. When you send the planner, you need to have the cover sheet signed and the back page signed. And you need to do the planner, even if it's only just the introduction or even the, it doesn't matter. You need to make sure that you have done it, okay? Then the next task involves a presentation. Now, we are not going to have time to do a presentation. Next semester you will do it, but I still need you to complete the cover sheet for assessment task 16 and the back sheet. So even if we're not doing the presentation, I need for you to sign that cover sheet to say that we've looked at it, and you have done the plan, okay, because there's a lovely the planner. Okay, so please make sure that okay, we haven't finished the report. So this is the actual report. Assessment task 16 is to write the report. You've done the planner, so that's good, and the planner also relates to the presentation. So this is why it's really important that you do the planner, because it shows engagement in this unit. If you don't do the planner, then I have to withdraw you from the environment unit, which I don't want to have to do because it creates more work for me. Then I have to do more paperwork. Okay, so you really need to make sure that you do the planner, because we will continue with that next semester. And if I go back into here, I had the sample planner. Let me show you. Now, is this you should all have something like this, okay? And this is what you need to fill in. This is your planning sheet. It needs to be in point form, and I sent you one on air pollution sample. So this is what you need to fill in, okay? Do what you can. If you can't do it all, it doesn't matter, but I really need to see that you've done some planning. I've been talking about this planner for weeks now. If for some reason you think you can't do it, you need to tell me, because I need to know by Friday if you are not going to be able to do part of this planner. Okay, so it's actually really, really important that you at least make an attempt. If you think, oh, I can maybe do more and hand it in next week, look, that's okay, but you need to tell me, because if you don't do it, then I'll get in trouble, because on Friday I have to input results, and I need to input that there is evidence of work for each unit. So once I put in those results and you don't do it, then I'm going to get in trouble. So you need to promise me that you're going to do this. If you can't, that's fine, but you need to tell me by Friday. Okay, so so it's really, really important. If you think I need more time, I can hand it in next week. That's okay, but as long as you hand it in, okay, you must do it. Okay, so and we're going back here. Now let me have a look. Sorry, I've just got to find where I put that my planner. No, I'm just having a look. No, I'm just, because I sent you a planner, and I'm just trying to find it. The air pollution planner, which you all have. Now, sorry everyone, here I am babbling on, and I should have had it here, but I'm pretty sure I had it in my environment unit here. But you all have the you all have that planner. So is that the air pollution? No, that's not it. Yes, it is, but it's not the one that I was looking for. Now I can't find it. But you've all got a copy of that planner, the environment planner that I sent to you. So that's what I actually need you to do. I wonder if I popped it in there. I've got so many files, as you can see. So these are the cover sheets I was talking about. So you must show you. Okay, oh, it's taking a while to open. Okay, your cover sheets. So these are what you need to fill in, okay? Make sure you do those. It's really important. And you need to make sure that you do them for all of them, including assessment task 15 and 16. Okay, so I'm going to be asking you for that. And I'm not sure where I put that environment. Student planner. Oh, that's the one without the air pollution. Okay, no, that's not the one. That's the one, but I was trying to find the one with, oh, hang on, is this it here? Let me see. Ah, I found it. I think I found it. Oh, yes. Is that it? Yes, 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 I found it. Good, Trish. Okay, so this is the sample I gave you. Okay, so what you need to do is put it in point form. So this talks about what is the issue, describe its features, okay, causes, and then you've got possible the impact. What's the impact. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to cover everything, but just the main ideas and what can be done to solve the problem, and then some main key points. So it doesn't have to be too detailed. And you can build on your research next semester as well. So this is what I was talking about with the environment planner. So you need to, fill this in and do the cover sheet, and also do the cover sheet for the actual written planner. So this is for assessment task 15 and 16. So you need to make sure that you do the cover sheet for both 15 and 16. Okay, and I will remind you as well. So for this week, first thing, do the internet assessment, internet email assessment. Do it to the best of your ability. Don't stress if you get confused or you're not sure what you have to do, but please do it this week. I need it done, not on Saturday or Sunday. It needs to be done by Friday, okay? Thursday night, okay? You have 2 days. You should all have started this. I have been reminding you. If you think you are not going to be able to do it, you need to tell me, okay? Please, please, please tell me. Okay, so that's all for today, and Hopefully this has been helpful. Good luck with your assessment. Do the best that you can. That's all I'm asking you to do. Please don't stress. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it. Good luck. Okay, bye.